Well, I made some progress on the second tabletop, which was used the white Portland with just the one layer of GFRC, not a face coat and a back coat, just the one coat. And if you remember from a previous video, I made that a little thick to create some voids in the surfaces, which, you know, would for a lot of things, you don't want those little air pockets in concrete, but for this project I kind of wanted that to fill with unsanded grouts. So I've already done the grouting, but I want to catch you up on what I've done. Once I moved it in here, I have a floor drain, so I can do a lot more wet work in here without making too much of a mess. I don't have a floor drain over there in that side of the workshop. So anyway, once I moved it in here with a little help, I sanded it first off with like some 400 grit wet dry sandpaper, just lightly, to take off some of the sticking out fibers of the glass fiber. Then I scrubbed her down with a 10-to-1 muriatic acid and water ratio, so 1 cup of muriatic acid to 10 cups of water. Scrubbed her down to kind of etch it a little bit and clean off any residual wax. Then I rinsed that all off with clean water. I have a little handheld squeegee that's kind of designed to go into a handle, but I use it as a handheld to squeegee off the various liquids. After the acid wash was rinsed with good clean water, then I neutralized the acid with a ammonia and water 10-to-1 mix as well. And once that was rubbed down really well with ammonia and water mix, then I again rinsed it off with clean water and let it dry. That took me up till yesterday evening, and I wanted to let it dry really well. And then so today I did the grouts, and the grouts I used, I just had a couple of different colors, so I didn't want to go out and buy a bunch of colors to make it look really dramatic. I had a dark brown. Let me see if I can find some of that darker brown in its raw color. Here, there's a good spot. You can kind of see that really dark. I had that color and a bisque color, which was pretty much the color of the cement without any. So I didn't want to use just the bisque. So I used the brown by itself, and then varying shades of that brown, adding more and more bisque, lightening it up and lightening it up as I went. So if you look close, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera or not, there's various shades from the dark brown through to a lighter color, and that's kind of the look I was going for with being able to just use what I have. I didn't want to go out and buy anything, so you can kind of see the overall effect. Kind of looks like you know, some sort of natural slab of some sort, which is kind of what I was going for. So now I'll let this grout harden up. I'll kind of cover it. Probably mist it with a little water to keep it moist. Cover it with some plastic and let that get really hard over the next several days. And then I'll come back and oh, I do have a little grinding to do on the bottom of this one to level it up on the bottom edge, and then I'll seal it and build the base. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you.